With the new updates to Palace of the Dead making it more approachable than ever, here are my top 3 tips for those who are pursuing their Necromancer title. Number 1 would be to make sure you have your potions and sustaining potions keybound to something quickly accessible on your hotbar. Sustaining potions are the strongest form of healing presented by a non-healer in the entire deep dungeon, and they're accessible to everybody. But the standard variety potions, such as potions, high potions, and etc., those are effectively a second wind for melee, and it's on a far shorter cooldown, and the cooldown is not shared with sustaining potions, so make sure you have them both bound. Number 2 would be make sure you're using your pomanders in heavy rotation. Especially if you're just getting into the content, it can seem like it's a good idea to stockpile them, but I promise as long as you're opening gold chests, more will come, so make sure you use them liberally. In particular, strength pomanders make the entire experience much faster and smoother, and I strongly advise you using them as you see fit. Last and certainly not least, one of the biggest annoyances a newcomers will face in Deep Dungeon is the traps. But traps, on average, are going to spawn towards the center of the room, so if you walk on the perimeter or cling to the wall as you pass through rooms, you're far less likely to encounter traps such as landmines or toting traps. This is why ranged jobs typically have a preference in Deep Dungeon, but most every job, with the exception of Monk, quickly gains access to a ranged option that allows them to pull enemies to them. Those are my top 3 bits of advice to anyone who's just now getting into Deep Dungeon. Let me know if you would like to hear more.